Okay, so I'm just going to film this video now before I lose this train of thought. So ultimately, my daughter in the background. Oh, and that's my wife, she's driving us. So ultimately, my beard, I'll make a more detailed video on this. My beard, I was having gray hairs in my beard when I wasn't sleeping during the summer. Starting to go gray, and people were like, Devin, you're going gray at 25. And I looked at him, I was like, I am not gonna be gray in 6 months. And there's no more gray because I've reduced the perpetuating cycle of reactive oxygen species at the cellular level while increasing metabolism, therefore allowing whatever mechanisms were involved in the graying of my hairs, be it DNA damage or damage to the mechanisms that produce hair in some capacity, iron retention in the follicular cells, all this stuff. Whatever it was, it reversed. So my gray hairs I was developing at 25 went away. Is this reverse aging? Is this the kind of thing Brian Johnson is looking for? Is this just an interesting phenomenon by which all of these things we call aging are really like getting fat? It's like people are like, oh, I'm fat because I'm old. It's like, no, you're fat because you're fat. If you did things to make yourself not fat, then you'd stop being fat. And then they're like, but I do stuff to not be fat. I cut out red meat, I cut out salt, all of this. But that's not what makes you not fat, which is why you're still fat, which has nothing to do with you being old. It has to do with the fact that you're fat. It's to do with the fact that your cells have too much iron. Your metabolism is too low. You have too few enzymes in your body. Your gut microbiome is not healthy. You have toxins stored in your body. You don't have any muscle mass, which is why your metabolism is so low. All these sorts of things. This is aging. It's not the gray hairs. Those come and go, and they go very easily once you just, like, I cut out everything but beef, salt, water, and my own supplements, and a gallon of green tea a day. Let's see if I have my green tea, just because I want to show you. It makes it special when you just see the gallon of green tea, and you can like look at this. I'm almost done with it. I'm just gonna keep drinking it. People are like, oh my god, all those stimulants, that's why you weren't sleeping. I'm like, no, the insomnia was way before the stimulants. Obviously I cut all the, like, I don't even talk to people like that. I mean, I just gotta look at them, and if they backtrack a bit, then I'm like, I'll maybe tell them something or two. But like, having spent 15 years focused on a problem and then talking to someone who can't spend 15 minutes focused on their own navel, it's a world of difference. I'm like a different species than them. They're like a chipmunk and I'm like a lion. And the chipmunk's like, oh my god, what do you mean? And you're like, yeah, you know, I was really hungry, so I stalked across the Serengeti and I found a gazelle, and I killed the gazelle and I ate it. And the mouse is just like, one time I ate a nut and that was kind of hard. I don't like chewing through the shells of nuts. I like to follow other people around and eat their scraps. Is it like that? It's like, no, it's nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. You have to actually commit to a certain style of eating. Like, it's not like, yeah, I just do this 90% of my day and then I go binge eat on poison and drink bourbon and stuff. It's like actual commitment to the underlying principles that are driving long-term change at a cellular level. Is that reverse aging, or is that just the proper maturation of a human being who's living properly? I'll leave that up to you.